All right, you're welcome to Heroic Academy. This is just to quickly check the design or the a website, a sample website done by one of my students. This is a kind of presentation I wanted to make in a gathering. Okay, so she presented it for me to check. Okay, to assess it. All right, quickly. Now, first and foremost, the first thing that caught my attention here are the fonts you use. You use all this. You use the general fonts like Times New Roman, and these fonts. I don't know. It looks somehow for me. First, before you start designing anything, you need to first of all consider the font you want to use. The font of the organization. Maybe if the organization, if they have a particular font they normally use for stuff, maybe you can consider that. Otherwise, you use more matured fonts. Okay, I don't advise you use Times New Roman. Okay, so if you go to my tutorials, you're going to see the fonts that I normally use. Let me see if I can show you what you can type and use so that is any way I can see that. Okay, let me quickly, just in a very quickly show you the fonts you should use, what you should type to get the kind of fonts you should use. Okay, let me see if I can get it here. Yeah, I'm looking for the last job I did, so I'll get a font system from there for you. Okay. Okay, yeah, from this online shop. Yeah. So I think I can get the font here. So you see this now. Type exactly this. Let me show you. So when you type in font family, or at the body type in font family, you type in this exactly system UI. Type all these from here down to here. You know what it will do for you? It will select the best font that will match your device for you. You understand? It will use some of these fonts, this one, even this one is for Mac. Okay, all these fonts, Open Sans. Okay, see all these fonts, sans serif. Okay, just type exactly this. You get a nice font. Select a nice font for you. You understand me? Good. So that's said for the font. So change this font. That's a brand. Okay. Now, whenever you're using a font, you have to check whether it is readable. You see all these fonts? They're not very, especially this one is at the center, is the first thing people see when they visit your website. So maybe you might say something like welcome to. You can use this font for welcome to, but when you come to Fruitful Vine Golden Group, use a big font. Okay, that will make it to be very visible and will show. And Fruitful Vine, I think you might need to change the color. They're supposed to have a color, so use the color of that organization. Or okay, to do. But if you want it to be this color, that's okay. But see if you can change this font. If you still want it to be like this, that's okay. But the one you must change here is, you see Fruitful Vine Golden Group. You see how it looks. This is now supposed to. It doesn't look professional at all. You see your logo. This Fruitful Vine Golden Group supposed to be on the same line as in with this logo. This logo is here. Then this Fruitful is supposed to be here at the center too, like this. Okay, that's by the way. And again, this underline you made it, and the font you gave to it it doesn't look good at all. And one more thing, this box you create and give it shadow to put this. If I were the one building this, I won't give this box. Instead, I will just give this a color, background color. No box like this. I'll give it a background color. Okay, maybe this background color. Give it here. Then I will not put the logo there. Put the name. Make it bold and make it look nice. Okay, you need to work on this. You're a graphic designer, you should know better. Okay, and this is too big. This is too big, doesn't look professional, it's too big. You need to reduce the size of this font. Reduce the size to, like, let's say either 16 or 18 pixel. Okay, I've talked about the fonts, so you have to change all these fonts. Okay, I'll talk about, if you, this fonts okay for heading. This way you used it for heading is nice, but these ones have to change it. Okay, then coming down to this, if you want to make this center alignment, then everything will be center, including this state. Okay, if you want it to be left alignment, all of them should be left aligned. But because this one kind of, okay, you made it to be, okay, I now understood what you made. You made it to be, you made this one to be left aligned, while this one is at the center of it, and same with this. Okay, it's not bad, only that I'm kind of worried with your color combination. I see this one is, the size is bigger than this size. It's supposed not to be so. This size and this size supposed to be the same. This and this supposed to, even if they have different colors, they should be the same. Okay, this one shouldn't be bigger than the other. Okay, yeah. Now coming to shadow, please. This shadow is too thick. The shadow to be mild, it's too thick. It's to be mild, so make it mild. You'll be seeing the shadow a little bit from the background. Okay, with your sense of graphic design, you should understand it. This one is a bit better, like the shadow like this, but reduce it further. Reduce it further. You'll be seeing the shadow small, not so much, because it has a lot of shadow there. Okay, including this shadow, so much shadow. It's so thick. To reduce it a bit, so make it look more professional. Okay, very good. You see, this one is nice. Only that this shadow is what you're also going to look at. Okay, okay, so all these shadows, reduce them, don't make them to be this thick. Reduce the shadows color so it won't be too thick. Just watch my designs. You see the kind of shadow I give. Okay, you'll be seeing it, but not very clearly. That's the kind of shadow. Sometimes when you want to design something, look at a template, because you're still new. Follow a template. It will help you to do a better job. Okay, so this area, if I were you, just make it like this one. You see how this one is. Make this topic to be, then this one will be a white, and it will be a thicker color. Thicker color, you remove underline, make it a thicker color, put it at the center here. Okay, and even this logo should get to the this point. In fact, you are removing this. You remove it entirely and make this to be this. Okay, so that's by the way. I think then this color should, this size, sorry, should also go down. Reduce the size a bit, then maybe make it 16 pixels. It's okay. 16 pixels will be okay for it. Okay, so that's basically it. But once you're able to make all these corrections, you'll get a good job. Okay, thank you very much.